Once again, we got another breaking news. Looks like Kyle Lewis has been traded away to the Arizona Diamondbacks. And this package includes just one player, Cooper Hummel, who is been a long-time minor leaguer, just like Kyle Lewis was. And here are my thoughts on the trade. So, when Kyle Lewis was first drafted, he was the 11th overall pick in the 2016 draft. And I actually had hope for this guy. He had quite a bit of talent. And in his 2016 season with Everett, when they were the A- at the time, he hit 3 home runs, 26 RBIs, batted .299 with a .385 on base percentage. The strikeouts to walks were very close. He was doing really well in his first 30 games. I was actually considering to go to one of his games to check him out, but unfortunately, he actually tore his ACL, so he had to recover and play a lot of catch up. And from the years of 2017 to 2019, he did try to fight back and push to play, but it looked like at one point, like in 2018 through early 2019, it looked like that he may not even have a chance in the majors. But then all of a sudden, Jerry and Scott called him up in the 2019 season late when the Mariners were pretty much on their rebuilding mode, tanking. First 3 games, he hit 3 home runs.
2-0. High fly ball. Giddy up. Kyle Lewis's first big league homer. Fly ball, deep right center field. Giddy up, baby. Go, go, gone.
Thinking about the 2 home runs.
Here's the drive deep to left. He has done it again.
It was a home run in each game. And looks like at that month of September, when he hit 6 home runs, it looked like there may have been a chance where he could be a star. And then going into 2020, he won his rookie year, made an amazing catch on the wall in September when the weather was all smoking.
Breaking ball. Long run by Lewis to the gap on the track. Jumping. Wow, he made the catch. Oh, baby.
So he won Rookie of the Year, which there were hopes for the future that he was going to be a great contributor. But even after that rookie year, I didn't think he was going to be the main vocal point of the team. At the time, I thought it was going to be either Kelnick or maybe Julio Rodriguez at the time. But then 2021 happened, and he suffered injuries. And same thing with 2022, was injuries and struggling to play at the major league level. He spent most of his time last year in AAA, hitting 15 home runs, 41 RBIs, batted .256 with a .368 on base percentage. So it looked like it was very unclear that Kyle Lewis was even going to have a role going into the 2023 season. Now that the Mariners got Hernandez in the trade, who's going to play probably right field. Seems like that Mitch Haniger kind of replacement. Then you got Julio Rodriguez at center field. And then left field, even after this trade, I still feel like it's up in the air. Like Cooper Hummel. Now, here's what I have seen out of Cooper Hummel.
Fly ball right center. Cooper Hummel. Be a nice touch.
Oh. Cooper Hummel hits a fly ball deep to left field. It's headed for the bullpen, and it's gone. 3rd Diamondback home run today. Cooper Hummel.
He had his first major league debut in 2022. He hit 3 home runs, batted .176, .274 on base percentage. Not a great sample size of his potential, but he was the 18th round draft pick of the Milwaukee Brewers. Then he got eventually traded to the Arizona Diamondbacks. So what do I expect from him? He is an outfielder / catcher. So maybe he's brought in to be experimented to see if he could play that catcher's role while Tom Murphy does recover from his awful shoulder injury, which did put him out majority of last year, didn't really get to compete or contribute. And then you got Cal Raleigh, who's pretty much the starting catcher. He's the big dumper. They called him that for the reason. But sounds like he's a switch hitter, Cooper Hummel. So maybe they'll experiment him in left field and experiment him in catcher. Catcher, maybe see if he could back up Cal Raleigh for now. But end of the day, I didn't think this trade was really much. I think it was just to get rid of Kyle Lewis. Now, I have some people that think that it was Arizona Diamondbacks might have won that trade because Kyle Lewis does have the upper hand on talent. But the question is, could he stay healthy? And even when he tried DH, he still couldn't stay healthy or be productive. Maybe I think I was wishing that we got a bullpen pitcher out of it since we did already give up Eric Swanson to get Hernandez. But, it's not like there was not much the Mariners could do with Kyle Lewis. I mean, what were you going to do with him? I mean, you had a choice between like Kelnick, I guess Jesse Winker for now, or whoever they bring in left field. I mean, what we're going to do with Kyle Lewis? There's not much room for him. So I guess they wanted to bring some more versatility to the team. And according to Joe Doyle, who I really do love, I know, I said it last video, I will say it again, but Joe Doyle, this is what he says about Kyle Lewis. He said, significant question marks surrounding Kyle Lewis's ability to play in the outfield anymore, but his bat has upside, which it does. Could DH for the Diamondbacks since there was a rule change in baseball. Hummel is 27 years old, can play catcher/outfield, who has dominated in AAA, rough MLB debut in 2022, toolsy player with bat speed, better outfielder, versatility pays. So I think this was just a trade for more versatility and just to experiment and see what we can get out of Kyle Lewis. But if you're a Mariners fan wondering if this is a good trade, I would not expect much out of Cole Hummel, but maybe we'll see if he can have a breakout like Mitch Haniger did when, I mean, it's not like we were expecting much out of that because that trade was really just about getting Gene Segura when we got rid of Taijuan Walker and Ketel Marte. So we'll have to see how this plays out. But with this trade, even then, I still expect the Mariners to go for that outfielder, or they will just have to keep the faith with Jared Kelnick, platoon with Sam Haggerty, Jesse Winker, but it's very mixed if Jesse Winker is going to come back. Now, other than the fight, I did look up Jesse Winker's numbers again. He does at least get on base. He does strike out a bit, but he does make up for it with the walks. So we'll have to see how it goes. Now, hopefully the Mariners can shore up that infield and get that bullpen pitcher because I want someone to replace Swanson because it looks like Andres Munoz may be the closer, which I hope he is, but they're going to have to get someone in the bullpen to at least set him up. And it remains to be seen what the Mariners are going to do with their infield because I would like to see them get either the Trey Turner or Bogarts, but it looks like they may ask for a hefty price. It turns out that the Mariners were interested in getting Kolten Wong. So, Kolten Wong, who is he? Let's take a look at him.
Kolten Wong blasts one to deep right field. If it's fair, it's going to be 2-0 Milwaukee. It is plenty fair. And Kolten Wong with another homer.
Such an effortless swing right here. He's on time, gets through it, 98, pulls it down the line. He's been great at that last couple of seasons of turning that pitch around right there. That is not a safety zone against Kolten Wong.
I mean, you're thinking get one and be happy. Kolten Wong says, I got 2 gold gloves for a reason.
Just a professional dancer around the base right there. See how he drives.
So Kolten Wong is on the Brewers right now, who is still under contract. He was a long-timer of the St. Louis Cardinals. He is known for his excellent defense. Looks like he does have the ability to get on base, as his on-base percentage is an average of .334. Now, I think the Mariners would probably go for him if they can't get anyone like Trey Turner or Bogarts. So hopefully, maybe we can bring in Kolten Wong. Hopefully he'll be the upgrade from Adam Frazier, because Adam Frazier, as we know, he didn't really perform up to expectations as if he was already an all-star. And Kolten Wong also has some kind of speed. He does steal bases. Last year he had 17 stolen bases. So I'll support the move, but here's the thing. He's under contract with the Brewers for now, and it will depend how much the Mariners would have to give up for him. Hopefully it won't be too much for him. But other than that, I would get him if the Mariners cannot get Trey Turner or Bogarts. And then Wong could be the backup option, so he can take over for second base, so that J.P. Crawford can stay at shortstop, because it looks like that's the position that he still wants. So that is today's day of the trades that the Mariners have made, and looks like they're going for Kolten Wong. Who knows? And as always, I will still keep you guys updated on these moves. And going forward, every single Monday, I will do the best I can to combine all of my videos with all the off-season updates throughout the week, and then put it all into one package. So in case that you miss any of my videos, you get to see the entire thing. I'll let you skip them around. It'll be split up into chapters to make it easier for everyone. And as if you have already seen, I'm looking to also make 30-second shorts of what I think of each crucial Mariners transactions. So stay tuned for those.